Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to chess online tournament studio. It's been intense match up. That's why I just a little bit feel nervous. So right now, our player are here, uh, Sir Rommel Ganzon, and our defending champion on Mobile Chess Club Canada is here, Janak Avatramani, and our friend Sir Ryan Franco. So, uh, good evening in Canada, good morning in the Philippines, and good afternoon on some other places. So, guys, maybe we can talk a little bit to Rommel Ganson. Hi, Rommel. How are you?
Hi, sir.
Hi. Good. Yeah. So, hey, Janak. How are you?
Hi, good. How are yourself?
Good, good.
Yeah.
And Sir Ryan.
Yes, all good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
set.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So it's only a minute and 25 seconds. We'll start the intense and exciting matchup. So this is the first matchup of Chess Online Tournament Studio. So sit back and relax, guys. I will promise to you, you will enjoy this matchup. And we have some more exciting matchup coming soon. Sir Ryan is in the lineup. You need to be ready, Sir Ryan.
Yeah.
So we have 48 minutes. Okay, so this is a race to 12, and draw is not counted. And shout out to our friend Daniel Abonero, John Peters Viran, Luis Hiron Bound. Yeah, for you guys who don't know, uh, National Master Janak Avatramani is our defending champion on Mobile Chess Club Canada. Yeah. Sir Ryan knows pretty well National Master Janak. They always play.
Yeah. Good luck, players. Let's have a good fight.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yes. So, Sir Ryan, what is their opening?
For now, I cannot see the board in our stream. Is there any board here, sir? Board or
Oh, sorry. I will send to you the link.
yes,
Okay, sorry for that.
please.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Sir Ryan, because my messenger won't work,
Yeah,
is there
I'm
a
going
chance just
to.
go to the
Yeah, I'll just
right?
check their games.
Yeah. And do you already have it? Just go to the username, Rommel Ganson and National Master Jasuki. Shout out to Alexander Alec. Good evening. Said good evening. Yeah, this is an exciting game matchup. So this is raised to 12 and draw is not counted. You're okay now, Sir Ryan? You already on their game? So right now their position is still balanced.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. So what do you think about their position right now?
I think it's pretty equal. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
White has a little bit of space, but unfortunately uh, the dark the dark bishop is still needs to find its place.
Yep.
But good thing for Rommel that he has a time advantage, which is pretty rare. Because when we're playing Janak, we're always running out of time.
Yeah.
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 Hopefully Rommel can sustain this one, like this time advantage.
Yep.
Because Janak is a very strong player and of course very fast.
Fire pass. Yeah.
When I was playing him, I remember that whenever he's in a time pressure situation, he can still manage to see the best move, which is pretty rare. I mean, I was really surprised to see this guy play. Really was shocked
Yeah.
because it's like it's like an engine. You can see very fast the best best play.
Yeah.
So now I think it's I mean White has having a slight advantage because of the king side attack.
Yeah. Did you see the position of National Master Janak? He's not afraid to open up his king, eh?
Yeah, I know that was really the thing that surprised me. He's very brave in a complicated situation, but he can manage to escape. From that, yeah, pretty rare for a player like me. I will struggle on that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's national master. That's why. That's no surprise of him.
Yeah, that's right. Same with the guy from Chile and Czechia who uh, did
Yeah.
the matchup. They're
Yes.
pretty fast.
Pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like to see Janak play those guys. I mean, I can bet to Janak. I
Yeah.
will bet on Janak when they play. I mean, I'm very. I mean, I agree that Janak is stronger than them.
Yeah, yeah, right, Sir Ryan. I was looking for that too also.
Yeah.
That's why I keep try to find where is
Yeah, Janak.
National Master Judge. I'm just
Pretty
happy
busy.
that he's
Pretty
with
busy
us
at
right
school.
now.
Yeah, I know.
So for this position, what do you think? Who's an
Yeah,
slight advantage?
White has an advantage because of the quality up. He has a rook for a bishop,
Yeah.
which we all know that rook is 5 points, 2 points difference than a bishop.
Okay, Sir Ryan, just excuse me.
Okay, sure. So he has only 23 seconds, and Rommel Ganzon has 55 seconds. That should complement the position. I mean, that complements the game. Even though he's behind, but But he's on a oh perfect check, yeah, forking the rook. This is an exciting game for these strong players, eh? Queen takes c4. What a good move. Let's see what will be the reply. Wow, it's getting tense, eh? Bishop g5. What a brilliant move. I like it so much. Eh? Janak really is attacking the king of Rommel. Hope that Rommel survives this one. Oh, it's a checkmate. Yeah. First game goes to NM Yasugi. Congratulations, National Master Yasugi. What a good fight with Rommel. I mean, he plays pretty good too. Even he's even leading on time. So good luck on your second game. Okay. So second game started.
Okay. So 1.4.
We're playing too fast, eh? They're playing the Dutch opening. Hasugi has chosen the Dutch opening, which is pretty rare for him. I mean, when we play, I don't remember that he plays this line.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhat prepared. I don't know. But Hasugi has a good understanding for the game.
Yeah.
Maybe even a move like a6 on the first move, we can do it.
So for this game,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you can see, the ratings are pretty much equal, although Hasugi uh, has an upper hand. But Rommel Ganzon's rating is too high, very high for a late bloomer to be as strong as this kind of player.
Yep.
I interviewed him a while ago. He told me that he started playing chess when he was 18.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, I was
Yeah.
surprised to know that because how did he acquire that talent? I mean, when you start late, usually maybe you just achieve a rating that's not that high. I mean, pretty surprising that he has this rating. I mean, me like I was playing since elementary, and I can only reach 2400.
Yeah. I guess he is a gifted.
Yeah, gifted player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's like the he's like international master Oliver Di Makiling. I
Oh,
believe Oliver Di Makiling also started late. Maybe he was 17 or 18 on that age bracket.
yeah. Shout out to Demiar Dervillas watching right now, and shout out to Bel Antonio.
So I think on this position, Black has a pawn up and a control for the center. I mean, it's pretty hard. Maybe it's a little bit hard for White the White to to compensate this one.
Yeah, thank you very much for 50 star for Belle Antonio, my daughter.
Thank you for the star.
Yeah, you're right, Luis. I gave you some feedback about Sir National Master Janak. He is our defending champion for Mobile Chess Club Canada. And Sir Ryan really knows how intense is this game.
Yeah,
with playing with the
he was
National Master Janak.
Yeah, he was the defending champion, and he really dominates us. Dominates us there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the perfect word. Dominate.
But I think our very own Rommel Ganzon is not intimidate for that.
Yeah, I know. He's always leading on time, which is pretty rare for Janak. Usually, National Master Janak, when he plays, he always has a time advantage. But now, Rommel is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Rommel manages his time pretty well.
Yeah.
And I can see the confidence in him.
Yeah, but I think Sir Ryan, Rommel need to do something about the aggressiveness of National Master Yasugi.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at his king. He don't care about he's been exposed or whatever, right? He just keep going.
Game old style, yeah. Keep on attacking. I like the Bishop E3 move of Rommel Ganzon.
Yeah.
Pretty solid, yeah. Even though he's down on pawn, I think there's a compensation.
Oh, so 1 pawn's up, eh?
Yeah, 1 pawn up for National Master Janak. And I really love the time, how Rommel manages his time. Yeah, still an advantage for like 10 seconds advantage. It should be fine.
So yeah, National Master Yasugi is only less than a minute.
Yeah. But Bishop C5 is
thanks for the star, Luis Aaron Baon. Thank you. And
it's a good move. Good move for Rommel, yeah? At least he has a counterplay now.
Okay. Still 1 pawn up, right?
Yeah, but I think Rommel has a...
What do you think about that pawn on A file of black?
Yeah, I think Rommel can somewhat control that pawn, like Rook A1 is a good move.
But you need to be careful if that pawn
goes... be careful because that pawn will march to victory when you don't, when you don't plan for it to stop. Stop it. It's gonna march like a soldier, like an army. So Queen B6 is a good move.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, supporting the pawn and the rook.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why Rommel
defend it. But still, another solid move of National Master.
National Master,
yeah. So you need to do something again.
Of course.
There's no time to sleep or.
There's no time to sleep. When you're playing National Master Janak, there's no time.
You cannot blink.
Yeah, even blinking is prohibited. See, Janak is pretty solid. Eh? That bishop move on b5 is a good move. But still, I
Okay.
like how Rommel Ganzon is playing. I mean, he really manages his time properly.
Okay, so
There's
I
no
guess now you
intimidation
have a
factor. Yeah,
counter.
yeah. There's a little bit of life. I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Uh, maybe there's a draw. See, F4 is good move.
okay, that's good move. Yes.
Yeah. See,
Let's
Rommel
see.
is leading on time. I love how Rommel Ganzon is handling this position.
But you need to be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, I guess White has a slight advantage for this position right now, I guess. Because that pawn from E E5.
Oh no, I think Sir Bert, Black is the
Huh?
aggressor here. Black is the aggressor because of the D3 pawn.
Okay.
That pawn is very fast.
Oh, yeah. So,
But you know, when you have this time pressure situation, it really, it's the position will go even harder.
yeah.
Wow, Janak is very tricky. Yeah, it's
Oh,
very tricky guy. Yeah, tricky guy.
okay. So our score is
2-love. Yeah,
yeah,
2-0
two
for
to none.
National Master
Yeah,
Sugi.
in favor of Nas.
Yeah.
Okay. So later on we will have Wheel of
Wow.
Name and
Very intense
cards.
game for both players.
Yeah. So we don't wanna miss this game. That's why Bill, we will not calling Bill. Just
Yeah.
Bill is still sleeping.
Okay. So it's game
Okay.
3. Good luck,
Gian
guys.
said he can challenge. Yeah. Maybe you can challenge. Maybe you need to work with Sir Ryan first before.
So their opening is like
Are they doing the same opening, Sir Ryan, or they always
this is
change their opening?
a different one. This is different approach from National Master Sugi.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I see on his games that he used to play this kind of line. He pretty much loved this way of playing.
Oh, you
Like
already
controlling the center.
encountered
Yeah.
that while you're
Yeah,
play
I
with him.
already encountered this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What opening is that, Sir Ryan? You know?
It shows that it's a little bit of Benko, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Benko opening.
Yeah.
With the central pawns.
Oh, Gian asking what is the username of Sir Ryan Franco. It's a Phil Canadian. Phil Can.
Canadian.
Oh, so we have a sponsor of 10 Canadian dollar. So that 10 Canadian dollars, we will include that to our players. Thank you for my daughter, Joanna Kunan-Luguban. Thank you. So that's include for the price of our player.
Thank you for the sponsor.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you for
there's
the support.
anyone there that interested to sponsor even just a little bit of amount.
Yeah. It's for the players. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all goes to the players.
Goes to the players.
Yep. But so far they have Sir Ryan, they have guaranteed of 40 for the
Wow.
winner and 20 for the consolation. And
Nice.
right now we have $10 additional.
Yeah,
and
so
that's we will split that to 60-40.
wow, that's good. It's good to hear. So if there's any more who's willing to sponsor, just
Yeah,
do so.
yeah, they're
So it will
pretty
benefit the
welcome.
players and the channel also.
Yeah, and shout out to your wife, sir. Shout out to Neil JJ. How do you pronounce that, Sir Raya? Neil JJ, or how can I pronounce
Yeah, yeah,
the?
just still JJ is fine. Yeah,
Okay,
still
JJ.
JJ is fine.
Yeah.
So for this position, I think White has a space advantage, but it's pretty tricky. It's pretty tricky because of the F4 pawn is too loose. An easy target for Black. Good move for Rommel. I like that move.
So
He's going for the kill, eh?
yeah.
Rommel's
So
going for the kill.
National
Yeah,
Master has a trouble. Is on trouble right now, I guess.
yeah, a little bit on trouble.
Yeah, let's
I
see
thought
how
that
can he manage
pawn
this.
is weak, and then there's a bishop g6 move
Yeah.
that is pretty much
Let's
hard to
see
deal with.
if National Master Janak can survive this
Yeah, let's see.
pretty good move of Rommel Ganzon.
Yeah, that was a brilliant move for Rommel.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even see that move coming.
Yeah. So guys, National Master Janak is from Canada. It's supposed to be what's his name? Lensko
This move.
events, and but he just said he cannot play. That's why we call our number.
I think this one goes to Rommel. Eh?
Yeah. Do you think, Sir Ryan, is there a chance that he can survive for this?
I don't think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
guess
so.
none, eh?
Maybe this is for Rommel. Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is for Rommel. Even the time, Rommel is pretty good at handling his time. See, he's very very fast. Huh? Rommel is playing very well. I mean, okay, so King B2 is played. There we go. The one piece up. Yeah, that should be it for a player of Rommel Ganzon. I think this one is sealed already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he should be careful because Janak is tricky.
Yeah.
Janak's very tricky.
You don't care about open position, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You just keep go.
Pretty tricky. Yeah. Janak is too tricky.
Thanks for the heart, Jan Peter.
Knight takes e5, so okay, sacrificing the knight for 2 pawns. Oh. So maybe he will recapture this.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
Black is winning on this position.
Black is winning because of the pawn majority.
Yeah.
Is
Look at that.
yeah. But the game is still not over. Rommel should play it to the finish.
Yeah. So both of their time is down for a minute.
Yeah.
And still, the game is not over until it's over.
Until it's over, yeah.
Yeah. Still, there's still some.
There's still some tricks in this kind of position, but you need to be careful.
If they exchange their rook I guess that's it. That is it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be that should be good for Rommel. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, even on time, Rommel is on the advantage.
I guess that is it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
So
that's it.
congratulations.
That Bishop G6 move is very deadly. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seals the deal.
Okay. Sir
Okay,
Romel, is there a
congratulations to
chance that
Rommel.
you can mute your mic? Thank you. Okay, so their score is 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yep. In favor of National Master Jasugi.
I'm surprised that there's no draw with the 3 games, but let's see how it goes. So they're playing the London opening, which I pretty like for both sides, actually. I play this line for white and for black.
Okay. You said London?
Yeah, London. Very famous. London
Have
is
you
very
have you
famous.
any idea, Sir Ryan, why they call it London?
Maybe when they're playing on the country in London,
Yeah.
this opening always arises. That's why they call this one. Yeah, that's just a hunch for me.
Yeah.
But maybe that's true. I heard that story before, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
What I do know is when they're on London, and this opening is always the one that they're used to play. Every
Okay.
grandmaster is playing this one. Majority of them.
Yep. Sir Ryan, can you give some information about your when did you start playing chess and what did you already accomplish about for chess so that some of our young viewer
Uh,
like Gian, he was asking who is Ryan or whatever, right? So can you give us a little bit of idea who is
yeah, it's
Sir Ryan?
pretty funny for me to say. I mean, my friends knows me because of my name tag. There's a name that they usually call me two-time palaro because I was a member of palarong pambansa before
Yeah.
twice in my career on my high school days. On that time, I'm pretty much lucky to be there because when I entered the elimination rounds, the players that was there are the like Darwin Lilo,
Oh, okay.
Ronald
Yeah. Yeah.
Tableo. That's my batch, and they're
Mm.
all masters now.
Yeah. And you
Uh,
play Sir Ryan in San Beda, right?
yeah, I was playing for San Beda before, and I used to play Darwin Lilo and Ronald Tableo on
Oh,
my
okay.
time. Yeah,
Yeah. That's impressive.
yeah. I sometimes win, but majority of my games to them are I mean lost.
Yeah, thank you
So
for
I was
that.
also a qualifier in Shell Active. I I'm I competed for the grand finals there. I believe it was 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I placed like maybe 10th place or something like that.
Yeah, so you said Shell What is that, Sir Ryan?
Palaro.
Pala, no, the last one that you
Two-time palaro. They usually joke me that name. Yeah, two-time palaro.
Oh, two-time
Yeah.
palaro, yeah.
They call me the legend, two-time palaro. Yeah. My friends know that, yeah. When we're joking. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about for this game, Sir Ryan? What do you think?
Yeah, for this game, I think White has a slight advantage because of the backward d5 pawn. It's a pretty easy target for like that move Bishop d1. I love that move. It will reroute to Bishop f3 to target that d5 pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
I
much
guess
easy.
the bishop of white need to be active because right now
Yeah,
the
it's
black
going there now.
bishop
It's
is on it.
going there. Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
there. But Rommel Ganzon is taking it slowly, which is very good. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just looking for a perfect timing for that. Yeah.
So they don't wanna exchange their queen. They still keep eyeing on both, eh?
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course, of course. So now the game is getting intense. I mean, that rook d7 moves could move to defend the d5 pawn. Wow, nice shot. Nice shot. Love it. Good move for Rommel Ganzon.
So right now,
Yeah, Rommel is quality up right now.
and we have a little bit extra for time.
Yeah.
So National Master is down for a minute, 17 seconds,
Yeah.
and Rommel
I
Ganzon
don't
is
know what's. I really don't know what's happening to Janak. I'm not. I'm not used to see him playing like this. I mean, usually he leads on time, but today
Okay, so
that's pretty rare. Pretty rare for Janak to. Maybe he's tired. I don't know.
that black pawn from E3, it's a little bit annoying for the
Yeah,
white, yeah.
for White, but I think he's doing well because of the quality up. Just need some technique, good technique doing this one, but pretty much it's given to him. I mean, he's on the advantage, Rommel Ganzon. Now it's pretty much clear that Rommel is
Okay,
gonna win this one.
so
Majority on both sides. Yeah, this
so I
one
guess
registered already.
yeah, National Master.
Yeah. Even the
Yeah,
time too far. I mean, Rommel is really doing well at this match.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice game.
Yeah, congratulations. So, what is the score, Sir
Two all.
Ryan?
Yeah, it's 2-all already.
Okay.
With no draws. No
Yeah,
draws.
so guys, that's why I told you this is an exciting game. Yep. So, are you interested, Sir Ryan, to be whoever wants for this
Yeah,
matchup?
somebody's challenging me. But I'm commentating. I cannot accept that for now. Yeah, somebody's challenging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what's this one? It's
Oh,
our Giancarlo.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo, our
Maybe
yes,
later, Giancarlo.
later.
Yeah, maybe later after this commentary. So now Asugi is playing a Benko-like move.
Yeah. So after this game, Sir Ryan, if you still have time, maybe you can play with some
Sure.
other guys who are watching right now.
Yeah, I would love to play with. I would love to play server.
Oh, yeah, perfect. What is their opening, Sir Ryan?
I think it's like English structure. It looks like English structure. But Rommel Ganzon is doing fine with his position. I I prefer black here because of
Oh,
the
so
central control.
I
I
guess
love the
that
F5.
white bishop
Yeah,
is a little bit annoying for white, right?
yeah,
Do you
yeah. But
think
I
if you
love
were
the
you, you need to capture that or exchange that right away? That white bishop of
not right away. I'll just I'll let it be there for a while.
yeah,
I'll just focus on central pawns.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because of the knight of white from h4 it's still in good
yeah,
shape, right?
and good shape. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's why Romel just tried to push that
yeah. Now the positions. Uh, I'm in favor for black here.
for black, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much easy to play black.
But it's king right now. It's a little bit uh, open.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
open, but yeah, that
yeah,
F4 move
yeah.
shows
That's a good. So both of their king, I guess, is gonna be
yeah,
yeah.
vulnerable for attack.
So now I guess they're both of their king gonna need to run away.
Yeah, like a runaway bride.
Yeah, they need to hide somewhere.
Yeah, but good thing for Janak, he closes the position. Now he can simply maneuver
Yeah.
his pieces. But I'm really surprised with Rommel's play. He's really giving Janak a hard time. You know, especially on time. I rarely seen Janak gets time pressure.
Yeah. So you said that's your problem when you play with the national
Of
master,
course,
right?
yeah, that's my problem with the in the whole match. That's the problem. Me.
I,
That's why
I
I'm surprised.
yeah, I guess Sir Ryan, same yesterday when you play with the Russian. I know
Yeah,
that you're already winning, and then I just
I'm a little bit
I just
better, but because of the
blink,
time trouble,
yeah, and I just wondering what happened.
yeah,
And you said that's a very important game for you,
very
right?
important game for me. Yeah, that situation, that round.
I guess for this position,
This
Sir
one
Ryan,
looks draw.
but I
This
guess
one looks draw for me.
black is a little bit more slow. Yeah, the
Maybe
trade.
Janak will try to play.
Yeah. Yeah, John Peter said he's not afraid to open his king. Yeah, that's right. John Peter, Janak is play always open. Just keep go, go, go. Yeah, you're right, Sir Ryan. This might be a draw,
Yeah.
but
But now I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
on Black's
Yeah.
favor because of that rook on
That's
H2.
rock, yeah.
Pretty annoying. Eh? Just needs to reroute the king first and then
And also
good luck.
the knight of black has a chance to play something, right?
Yeah.
So
There's a possibility that Black would take this one with the right play. I can see some vulnerabilities on Janak's play while I'm covering this one because I used to see him leading on time, but now
okay.
Rommel is really dominating him with the faster hand.
Oh, yeah, right now National Master so down to a minute,
Yeah.
and Rommel Ganzon is still a minute and 40 something.
Rommel Ganzon is really giving him a hard time.
What do you think about that black pawn from A file?
Yeah, pretty loose. Yeah, I think it's pretty loose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to.
Good move for Rommel. Rommel is pretty accurate here. Eh? I don't know. I don't know what he ate. I
But
don't know what.
it's still not easy. There's no
Yeah,
much
there's.
room to
Yeah, but
for
he
attack,
is
right?
on the advantage. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I prefer the position of. Oh, oh, maybe I'm messing up. I mean, I thought Rommel is white. Yeah, but I think white is clear advantage. I think with the upper hand here. Yeah. Now it's getting tilting now.
Mm.
So that move is force. King C2. Both are playing extremely well on this situation. Huh?
Yep. Oh, that's a good move for.
Rommel.
Yeah, guess that because that knight is really strong. Yeah.
It's pretty complicated. This position is pretty complicated. It goes back and forth. Sometimes black is winning and then now white and then now black. That's why this match is very exciting, Sir Bert.
How do you see their position? Oh, I guess he missed that move, Sir Ryan. Did you see that?
No, I think that's a good move.
Instead of Rock's knight, right?
No, there's a bishop, Sir Bert.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
captured.
sorry. That's why I just an
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
You're
fine.
right. And I'm left.
That's a good move for Rommel. But see, there's a trick for Janak. I love that king move. Now it's Janak's turn to be winning.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's white. Now clearly it's white here. Now easy for white. This one is easy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's pretty easy now for white.
Yeah, that pawn.
They have a good. I
You
mean, they
cannot
have a
control
good
that
game.
pawn.
They have a good game. I mean,
Okay, congratulations.
congratulations to National Master
Okay,
Janak.
so what is the score, Sir Ryan?
It's 3-2 in favor of Janak.
Yes.
Yeah, Janak is pretty tricky. That's what I'm telling.
Yeah.
Because I played him a lot of times.
So we're still looking for if there's anyone who want to sponsor for this game. So far we already have a additional 10 Canadian dollar. So shout out to Rainier Jan Escalona. Said, I
Again, they're
master,
playing
nice
Dutch.
game. Yeah. For your information, some of the new here, uh, National Master Janak is from Canada, and when he play in a Mobile Chess Club Canada, is our number one player. Yeah, Sir Ryan, I was looking for the maybe for the battle, team battle
Team
for
battle. Yeah, that should be exciting one.
different country soon. I wish
Yeah,
that
it should be an
you
exciting
might
one.
be included on that team. I will look for the
Oh,
sponsorship if I find a
yeah.
better sponsor for that.
Maybe if I will be playing with Janak, should be fine.
Yeah, you are because you're in Canada, right?
Yeah, me and Janak
Canada.
should be fine.
So because we are international, we already have Russia. You know Cuba. We have lots of player in Cuba.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very good.
I did not know that Cuba are also active for the chess. They,
No, they are. They are. Cuba is. It's like Philippines.
yeah.
You don't know until Wesley saw sprouted like a. So
Shout out
now,
to Cindy Verse. Hello, shout out to you. Yeah, we
so now
have
White
a
is
card
grabbing the
guessing game
chessboard.
and wheel of name later because we don't wanna miss this game.
Looks good for White here, Sir Bert. Yeah.
Yeah. So white here is a national, no, Rommel Ganzon, and black is national
Position
master
looks good
Jetson.
for White.
Okay.
I prefer to be White here.
That's a strong move for knight, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if that pawn from E6 gonna give some ed hate for the black. Yeah, that pawn is occupy lots of square.
Yeah, Sir Bert.
Yeah.
And Queen C2 is good move.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, MCS South. Yeah, this is an exciting game.
Yeah, see, as you can see again, Rommel Ganzon is leading on time.
And you said that's unusual for National Master, right?
Unusual, yeah, pretty much unusual.
Yeah. So,
Let's see how Rommel will handle this one.
And you said right now White has a little bit an advantage for this
Yeah,
position. Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
yeah, because especially
Because
because of this pawn from E6, I guess.
and also the pair of bishop.
Yeah. Always same position, eh? The king of national master is just he
Pretty
don't
loose.
care, just
Pretty loose.
does not any dress or whatever, or bad we call that in the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah. Even if it's bold, is that what the right term is, Sir Ryan?
Yeah, maybe. So knight g4 is the move. I think f3
Yeah.
is force.
So I guess that pawn soon it's gonna be. Do you think that a poison pawn, Sir Ryan?
Poison
Or
pawn.
that pawn on the e6?
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
maybe with the proper planning, proper timing, you can eat that pawn. But for now, just leave it there. I like that move c5. Now I think it's Janak's turn to make an attack.
So shout out to our 10 viewers. Please share our stream, and so that your friends can watch this exciting game.
Yeah. So now c5 is a pretty strong move because it
So
will.
yeah, so Ryan, our Rommel Ganzon spend lots of time
Yeah,
for that
because of that
move.
move. Yeah, because of that move, c5. It's pretty hard to find a solution for that.
Oh, okay.
But I like his reply. This e7 move.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
move by Rommel. Yeah, he was. He's finding the good move.
Yeah. This pawn is still hanging there, eh? Oh, so now.
Yeah, for now.
Wow. Look at
See,
that.
there's a counterplay by Rommel.
If you like my knight, I like your knight too. That maybe that's what is.
Cebuanos are pretty strong players, eh?
Yeah.
Like I think Erwin Retanal, national masters from
Yeah.
Cebu or Davao. It's pretty strong master.
I guess the idea now it's been switched for the black,
And
that pawn from
yeah, now Sir Bert,
like,
this one is getting trickier. Yeah, this one is getting trickier. This game. Hopefully, no one blunders. See, Rommel Ganzon is playing very well. He can find the move pretty fast. I love it.
so
See,
they
giving me a hard
attacking
time
on
for Jasugi.
both side, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. guess
Wow.
Rommel is a little bit.
Wow. Just wow.
Just wow.
Just wow. Yeah.
I
Romel
guess
is
this is a
playing.
clear advantage for.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Wow, Rommel
exciting.
Ganson's too strong.
So the score, guys, is all
Yeah.
three. Do you enjoy the game? Come
All
on.
Pause
Uh,
for a while.
okay, yep.
I go to CR.
Yep.
yeah, I think it's all three.
All three. All three.
All three. Wow, big fight, huh?
Yeah.
But still no draw. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Both players are fast and strong.
Yeah. And their game is really exciting. It's not
Very
just a
exciting.
move or whatever, right?
You know, when
So
I'm on their place, my heart will beat so fast.
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
But I really love Rommel Ganson's play. I mean, it's very surprising that Janak is
Yeah.
getting time trouble.
Maybe Jesse studies Janak because he asked me about what is the username of when I told him that the game
Yeah,
with for
sometimes
class.
even though you study your opponent, in Blitz it's different
Oh,
because it's random moves. I mean,
okay.
even
Yeah.
though you study your opponent, it's
Now,
pretty.
shout out to our friend Ismael Acosta. He's from Cuba. Ismael, thank you very much for. There's lots of player from rated player from Cuba that are playing on chess online tournament studio. Thank you very much, sir. And this game is an intense game. If you have a chance, you can watch this one. And their score right now is all three. And National Master Janak Avatramani is from Canada, and Rommel Ganzon is from the Philippines. So their score right now is all three. And our friend Sir Ryan Franco is with us.
This line, I think it's like a Sicilian chameleon, but with a different. But knight f3 is different. I mean, this is the chameleon version of National Master Janak. It's pretty rare for a opening setup.
Yeah, look at the way he puts his phone and the way
Yeah, now he's
he
blocking the.
he just keep pointing right away on the king side.
Yeah, maybe he wants to finish Rommel fast.
Yeah, but Rommel said no, no way.
I said no, no way.
But let's see, let's see.
Let's see, let's
This is
see.
a little bit hard, I guess, for the white to.
But
Yeah,
in this at this point, I prefer white.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that f5 move.
and all this been minor pieces are been cramped.
Yeah.
And white is still have a chance. He can still hide somewhere, right?
Oh no, no, no. I think it's over. Yeah. That was
Okay.
fast.
Wow!
That
Did you
was
see
fast.
that,
I
guys?
told you, Janak wants to win.
Congratulations!
Nice, nice game for National Master.
Okay,
Yeah. So
maybe I
now,
guess Rommel gonna think about it.
so
So
I'm
our
gonna
score
play.
now is 4-3, and this guy is raised to 12. So 1 point advantage for National Master Jasugi.
Yeah, and a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Pretty fast too.
And shout out to our viewers. playing right now. Okay. So for this game,
Yeah, I think they're playing a London system again.
I guess Sir Ryan, they get used to for playing each other, right? They move really fast now.
Yeah.
So for this position, which one do you prefer, Sir Ryan? Still
Yeah, in this
equal, right?
position, I prefer white. No, I prefer black because of the central pawns again. I love it when you control the center. It's pretty much easy to play.
Yeah, and you have a chance to, the blacks still have a chance to castle on either side, right?
Yeah, maybe both sides, but I think he will castle uh, maybe long. I really don't know.
Yeah.
You cannot really predict Janak's way of thinking.
Yeah.
But he castles long. See? Now F4 move is a good choice for black to attack on the king side. Yeah. So white needs to have a counter play. I mean, a fast counter play in order to compensate for that move. Now black plays G5, intending to attack the king, which is pretty annoying. Sometimes when you're being attacked, it's pretty hard to find a good good defense. And when you're looking for a good defense, sometimes it takes time, and then all of a sudden, you see you're in big trouble, in time trouble. So now white has a minute advantage in time, which is pretty good. I mean, now National Master Asugi is getting back on track. This is the form that we used to see. Wow, I really don't know about that move, but it looks good. I mean, it looks brilliant, but I don't know.
A little bit tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit tricky. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
So you just
tricky.
said you don't like that move.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to say if that's a
Yeah.
good move or not.
Yeah.
Maybe the engine won't like it, but I don't know. Yeah, because of that move, Janak is thinking too much for that.
Yeah.
A tricky move for Rommel, which is pretty, you know, pretty good, so that you stop the attack on G5, and then you cannot just capture the bishop because of the rook on G8 is hanging.
Yeah, that's right.
See, Janak is thinking too much for that move.
Yeah, because I think that you still have a minute. So,
Yeah. But for me, I still prefer black here.
Let's see if that's a good move or
Yeah, looks good, but I really don't know. Maybe the engine won't agree.
oh. So Blacky just sidestep.
Got to step back. Maybe good move or
Yeah.
let's see.
How about Sir Ryan for the black? If you just
For what?
knight instead of king, it's knight a5.
Knight A5. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sir Bert.
Yeah,
Actually, that's what
knight
I'm thinking.
a5, right?
Yeah. But Knight A5, maybe there's a Queen F7, like what he moved.
Yeah, the only option for the white for that is a queen takes win, and then the bishop is gonna be hanging, right?
No, if you capture on the F7, the bishop will recapture like what happened.
Okay.
I think Rommel Ganzon won on that maneuver because now he has a clear pawn up, and I think the attack is a little bit a little bit stopped for a while. Yeah, you cannot just attack and attack.
Oh.
Wow, nice move for Rommel. Yeah, maybe that should be it.
And
Bishop E6.
both of them are in time trouble. It's less than a minute.
Yeah, but Rommel is doing good here.
Yeah.
I think Rommel will get this one.
Okay, so National Master just resigned on that.
Good move for Rommel. Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations. So, what is the score, Sir Ryan?
It's 4-all.
Okay.
Yeah. For all. Both are good players, eh?
Yep.
They're strong. Shout out to Talabok Brothers and Richard Villaseran, my teammates. How are you guys? I'm here commentating for the match between two great players.
Yeah, right. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Francis and Freddie and
Francis.
Richard. That's my teammates. From San Bed.
What year is that, Sir Ryan?
I think it's year 2000. NCAA.
So what is their opening?
This one looks center counter, but knight c3. Usually, the d5 and queen d5 and then knight c3, but this one is a little bit different. Now, it transposes to somewhat a Caro-Kann defense. Actually, their games are pretty weird. It's a different move orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rommel Ganzon, you need to adapt for how his national master play, I guess.
Yeah. Their opening setups are, it's unconventional. It's pretty weird sometimes because of the move orders. You don't see it happening most of the time.
Yeah.
So knight d7 is the move by Rommel, challenging the knight on e5. I think that's a good move. Yeah, good choice of move.
So for our viewers, which one do you think is gonna be victorious for these two? It's
Pretty
be
hard to tell.
National Master Janak or Rommel Ganzon.
It's pretty hard to tell, Sir Bert.
Yeah.
I go for the winner. I go for
just
this
go for the
match.
way.
But the winner, I really don't know.
Yeah.
I think both of them are winners already because what they're showing here, pretty brilliant. I mean, brilliant chess.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
So now bishop c2 is the move. I think white has a slight advantage because of the central pawns and then the central position of bishop and the knight. I love it. And bishop c2 is eyeing the e4 pawn.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty loose. That's why Rommel Ganzon is having a hard time looking for somewhat a solution on that loose e pawn. He can compensate.
Yeah, so I just try to break that
Yeah, maybe
center
that's a
pawn.
good move. Because in chess there are rules that when you're down
Yep.
in position, sometimes you need to complicate the game.
Yeah.
That's what Rommel is doing.
So now the white is thinking if he will exchange it or might be just push the pawn or exchange. So yeah,
He
he just
exchanges.
exchange it.
He goes for the simpler route.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
So
he just exchanging pieces now.
exchange. Yeah.
Simpler route is the simplest way to win. Sometimes when you're on advantage, it's pretty much easy to control the game.
Yeah. So now they are close to. Is that still a middle game, Sir Ryan, or end game now?
Yeah, it's still middle game, but
Okay.
close to when you trade, and then it's gonna be close to trading more pieces.
Shout out to Rods. Uh,
Rook d8 was played. That's good. So queen c. This game is really exciting. I like that move, Rook d1. So
both
bishop,
are as an attack for on both sides, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So they try
white,
just to exchange.
white yeah, I think white is has a slight advantage here because of the exchange up. Yeah, white is exchange up and then it's pretty
Quality.
much it. But maybe Rommel has still some tricks.
Yeah.
That's why, as I've said before, when it's not over, it's not over.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
You need to finish the game first.
Yep. So
Because
that black pawn from
A,
A3 is still
yeah, that's
yeah.
a pretty annoying pawn.
Yeah, if the black capture that pawn from A2 is in good shape, I guess. That's why
Will be in good shape.
na- National Master did not accept that trade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I think it's Rommel's. Uh, Now it's tilting
Yeah.
now. The game's tilting. He's up. He's a full piece up. Wow.
Yeah, that's
What happened?
okay.
Just
So
happened. Wow, Rommel
that's
is
a good
leading.
game. That
Nice.
intense, really intense.
Intense game.
Yeah.
I thought it was over because of the quality up. Rommel turned table.
Yeah. So it's 5-1, and in favor
Yes,
of Rommel.
5-4.
Five, five,
5-4.
1 to 5-4, 5
5-4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Abunero said, "Fire on the board. Every move they make was amazing."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go
Good
back.
observation. That's a good observation.
Yeah, that's what I told. There's some more coming, guys.
See, they're
Yeah.
repeating these moves too.
So I guess this is the same opening what
Yes,
the
same
previous
opening.
one, right?
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah. But I don't know the name of this one because maybe let's call it National Master Yasugi mainline,
Yeah.
main repertoire. Yeah, Bishop H4 is pretty much horse.
Shout out to Rainer Omausis. Yeah. And keep sharing our stream, guys. We have some more this kind of matchups coming soon. Even for Sir Ryan, I was looking also for the how do you call that, lady, woman, or whatever, master,
I'm
lady
looking for
master. Is that what the right term, or what, Sir Ryan?
women master.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, maybe there are good women master in the Philippines.
Yeah, because there's someone from India who's already accepted that
Like Janelle
challenge.
Freyna, the Grand WGM.
WI or whatever. Yeah. I was thinking one of our countrymen to play.
Women master.
Yeah,
Yeah, there are lots of women master in the Philippine server.
yeah.
They're all good.
I'm asking Kajoy, but she said she does not have on the
Time.
mood to play right now.
Maybe she's busy.
Yeah, that's what she told me. Thanks for the heart. I was thinking maybe that's a star. The cloud is too dark. I didn't see any star. Sir Ryan, how is your YouTube channel? So guys, can you promote your YouTube channel, Sir Ryan?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Avianatics. Hopefully you do watch my videos and subscribe. Sometimes I do streaming. I'm playing at leeches also, and then while playing I analyze my games. Maybe you can check it out and then watch, and then hope you subscribe on my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Please do.
subscribe
Thank you.
also to
Yeah.
Sir Ryan's
Thank
YouTube
you for
channel.
the support and then for the subscription.
Yeah, can you repeat that again, Sir Ryan?
It's Avianatics.
Okay,
E-
so
E-
Avianatics.
a little bit a little bit hard to.
Is there a chance that you can comment that here on our stream?
Yeah, sure, I can do it.
Yeah,
If I have time,
yeah.
why not?
Okay, so far, what do you think about this position, Sir Ryan?
Yeah, so far I think both players are playing extremely well. Uh, the queen on h4 is a little bit misplaced. However, it's pretty much annoying. Sometimes when there's a queen like that, you tend to blunder on it. I mean, sometimes you don't even see that it's there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why Janak is pushing it back.
And because I guess because of the pawn structure of white on eight side, right? On the yes, a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. So
So now, knight d4. I really don't like that move because the king will be open for attack.
it's been exposed.
But
Yeah.
you can see that black has a very safe king.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
And also that black pawn from F and E file.
Yeah. F3 is a good move by Janak.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good move. Now it's turning to be quite difficult for black.
so I guess white queen need to be transposed to. You just keep staying there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot move your queen anywhere than h4.
Okay.
That's the best square for it.
Yeah. I guess he was eyeing to exchange for the queen, right? That white.
But you cannot exchange the queen yet
Yeah, that's right.
because you need to have a good attack first, or at least you have to grab some material first before you trade. So I think bishop c5 is
Sir Ryan, what is the score? It's 5-4, right?
in favor of Rommel Ganzon.
So now it's changed the favor. Now it's favor to Rommel Ganzon. It's 5-4.
Yeah, Rommel is leading 1 point out.
Thank you, John Peter, for following.
Wow, I don't see that coming.
Hmm.
So bishop e8. Now it's getting exciting. This game's getting exciting now.
Yeah.
But the problem is the knight is pretty loose on a5. But let's see how Rommel will handle this one. Especially now.
So yeah, black he
But the good thing is that
take away now.
Rommel is really has always been leading on time. Now it's getting intense.
Oh,
Oh no. The queen was traded.
yeah. So
Wow. Let's see how Janak will
I
how
guess
Janak will win on this game.
yeah.
It's just a matter of
Let's see.
technique.
So but is it time trouble? Let's see
Yeah,
with
that's the problem. Yeah, that's the
faster
problem.
to
It's a problem because he's in time trouble. But clearly, it's Black is leading here because of the quality up, and then rook for bishop. It's pretty hard
Yeah,
to deal
that's
with
right.
it, especially end game.
So now the white decide to,
It's getting
yeah,
clearer.
I guess this white black is winning on this
Yeah.
game. Oh,
That one is very fast. Now it's pretty
oh, I
basic.
guess it's over.
This is pretty basic now for
Yeah.
master.
Okay. So what is their score now?
It's 5-all.
It's 5-all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both players are not giving up. They're
Yeah.
giving. They're giving it all.
Yes, that's right. I guess we need to. I was thinking about we still have an hour, 5-all, and
Yeah, this
we
is
need to
intense.
adjust the time, I guess, later on.
Oh, good performance for both players.
Okay, so this is race to 12, and their score is 5-all, and it's really intense.
Yeah.
So for this opening,
Yeah, same
Sir Ryan,
structure. Like
yeah.
looks like a Sicilian chameleon variation transposing to that.
Is that that opening that gave a hard time for
Rommel
Rommel
Ganzon a while ago.
previously?
Yeah, a while ago they played this line. I think Yasugi won the match very quickly.
Yeah, that's right.
This one is a little bit different, but for me, White has the upper edge here because of he's attacking on the king side. His pawns are rolling fast.
You don't care, eh? You just get
Yeah,
go, go, go.
just go, go, go.
Yeah.
See, doesn't care. Just attack,
Yeah,
attack, attack.
right.
Wow, this is a good performance for good game for Janak. Nice move, knight h5. Maybe that's it. Knight
Okay.
h5 is a deadly move. See how fast Janak's doing it?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
too
right.
fast.
So the score is 6-5 in favor
Yes.
of National Master Janak.
Rommel is pretty strong at the Sicilian, but maybe because of the move order,
Yeah,
he's having a problem figuring out how to do it. I mean, but he usually plays good at Sicilian openings.
yeah.
So now it's 6-5 in favor of Janak, National
Okay.
Master Janak Yasugi from Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah, it's like a seesaw battle.
Yeah, it's a seesaw battle.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting one.
If I'm Rommel Ganzon, I will not go to that line again.
Yeah, maybe you should have a sidestep on that one.
Yeah, just do
Because if
something
he keeps
little bit
on doing
different.
it, Yasugi will smash him
Yeah,
easily.
and pretty know that line, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
moving h5 pawn, I really don't think it's a good move, but maybe Jasugi has a different thinking. That
Sir Ryan, I don't know if you watched that game of that name Magnus Carlsen and Wesley So, the one that Magnus sacrificed the knight, but it's still a long way to go before, if you're thinking about that, it's still, I guess, 4 to 5 moves before you see why he sacrificed that knight
oh, okay. Ah,
on their third place battle.
yeah, I hate to see when Wesley is losing.
Yeah.
I
I
usually
wa-
watch when he wins.
yeah, I was amazed for that
Yeah, sacrifice.
sacrifice of knight of and it's still 4 or 5 moves before you can see that why he did it.
I did it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like for an average player.
yeah.
He
It's
will sacrifice only
not
if he
good for
see
an
it's clear,
average
right?
player like me.
Uh-oh.
Now Rommel has a maybe has a good chances here because of the attack that he's doing.
Yeah.
But Queen F6 leads to a trade. I still prefer White here. White has a solid center D pawn
Yep.
and also the rook on E1. It's controlling the E square.
And he also this one.
So now National Masters will use looking for solution that move E1. Yeah, I think that's a good move. 97.
Yeah, I guess Romel just waiting for. He's not doing the exchange. He just wait if
And
National
also
Master do his move.
Master Jasugi is okay. There's a trade now, and then this one looks good for White because of the backward pawn on E6.
Oh, okay.
E3 now intending to move the rook A to E1.
Yeah.
He will bulldoze the E6 pawn, trying to bulldoze its way on E square.
Yeah. Oh, he break away now.
That's why you break it.
Yeah. Yeah. He just don't wanna sit there for doing nothing.
Yeah.
But I guess still.
Yeah, but still, I think White is in good shape.
White is still a slight advantage because his rook. Oh, he just control that center, right?
Yeah. That knight on D4 is a monster knight.
Yeah, and also the white, the bishop of black is need to be rerouted.
Rerouted.
Yeah.
That's good observation, Sir Bert.
Yeah. So now, and for that move, that's a really strong move of white. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's getting tense. I love F4 move. I like it.
Yeah,
So much.
just
Maybe
straight that up
Rommel.
right away, right?
Yeah, maybe Rommel will get this one.
Yeah, I see that too. Let's see if okay. So he just gave up the phone.
Maybe that move is a little bit forced, I think. Now you can see the knight is a very monstrous knight on that on
Yeah.
the B4.
Yeah, you just control that of a square. For the white bishop is not, you cannot help, I guess.
They're saying that's
Yeah.
not a knight, it's an octopus,
Yeah.
like an octopus knight.
Okay. Look at that knight.
Wow. Yeah. I think it's pretty much it. Maybe with the right moves and good technique, Rommel will pull this one.
Yeah, I guess still, uh, for this position, knight is in a better position, better
Yeah.
position. Yeah, you
Knight is
occupy a lot
better.
of square.
Yeah, knight is better here than the bishop.
Yeah, but so Ryan, which one do you prefer for endgame, knight or bishop?
It really depends on the position. Sometimes when it's closed, you
Yeah.
need the knight. But when it's open, of course, it's the bishop.
Okay.
Yeah, it really depends on the position. But in this kind of setup, I prefer the knight. Especially when you look at the pawns, it's on the white square.
Yeah.
It's blocking the bishop's dimension. I mean, it's pretty hard for the bishop to have a attack when you block his path.
Yeah.
And the knight is simply controlling every squares.
I guess this goes to the end game now.
Yeah, they're pretty much it going to end game.
Yeah. And look at the pawn of white. It's all on a black square,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah. This would be
well,
the end game for Rommel.
wow,
But
that's a
I
good
don't
move.
like. Yeah, but yeah, the important thing is that you don't want the black's king to penetrate inside the f3 square and then reroutes to g2.
Yeah.
That's what Rommel is doing.
He still don't want a breathing breath for the white bishop, right? So
Yeah.
now the time is I guess National Master Jesugi is a little bit less time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's
So
getting clear that white is winning. Because there's majority on both sides.
on both sides, yeah, that's right.
Both sides, yeah.
Wow. So what is their score?
Now it's 6-all.
It's 6-all.
6-all.
There's no one wanna offer a draw, right?
Yeah, I was surprised. There's no
yeah.
draw.
No draw.
12 games without draw. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. And it's really intense game.
So let's wait for the round 13.
Okay, maybe we need to.
Not a Sicilian setup anymore. Knight f3 was played. Yeah, I like the knight f3 move.
Okay. So, which one do you think is as an advantage if is on white or in black?
For me, I think it's pretty much equal for now.
Okay.
Yeah, hard to tell.
Okay.
Wow, exchanging the
So he
queens.
just offered a exchange queen. Oh,
But that's the problem. Maybe Rommel did not notice that one.
yeah. I guess
It's a full rook advantage for
yeah.
National Master. So full rook, it's when you give full rook to a National Master, it's like closing the curtain.
Yeah, that's right. I guess this is just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
matter of time.
Yeah.
And now the bishop is free. It's a problem.
Hmm.
But as as the saying goes, when it's not over, it's not over.
Yeah, that's right.
He still needs to.
But I guess not for National Master Jasugi.
Yeah, but for national designating, this one is pretty much on.
almost over.
Yeah, it's almost over for him.
It's almost over, I guess. And I guess both of them, right? If you have
Yeah.
one, I guess same with you, Sir Ryan. If you
Sometimes
have
I
that
tilt my game,
uh,
especially when I'm on a time trouble situation.
time trouble, yeah, that's the
Really,
number one. When you're in a panic time,
yeah.
you just keep pushing, and
Then you make a mistake.
yeah, you just miss something. Thanks for the heart, John Peter. It's raining hard.
Screaming heart.
Yeah.
I like the bishop c4 move. Maybe it's game over for
Okay. So,
c4 seals the deal.
uh, it's
Now
7-6
7-6 in favor of National Master.
National Master. Yeah. The way I see it, Sir Ryan, every time that National Master won is just a little bit easy. It's not
Easy.
it did not take time.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed it also, Sir Bert. When he wins a little bit easy, but when he loses, sometimes you need to do your best before before you beat him.
Yeah, that's right. What opening is this, Sir Ryan?
It's an orthodox opening again, Sir Bert. Roy Lopez with the I really don't know the sequence,
So if you give
but a little bit of
something,
Roy Lopez, something like that.
yeah.
Because e4 e5 is technically Roy Lopez opening.
Hmm. Shout out to our six viewer.
Bishop F4 is a good move. Now he plays Bishop G4. Okay. It's pretty standard opening. Pretty
So
standard move
they
order.
will cast. They will attack on different side, I guess.
What I like with National Master Sugi is that sometimes you cannot predict where he wants to castle his king. Yeah, it's very brave enough to to castle king side even though you're attacking him on that side.
Yeah.
You can sometimes you can pull it out. You can make it even when you're attacking him. That's pretty amazing on this part.
So now he decide to castle on the
Castle queen.
same
Yeah.
side.
In Tagalog, we say that it's a pakabait. Pakabait move.
Yeah, that's right. So for this position, it's still pretty much equal, right?
Yeah. But I can see more maneuvering from black. I think black is pretty much easier to play
Yeah.
on this kind of position.
Oh, just
I
wanna
don't
trade
like.
the white bishop is that
I
white
don't like.
bishop for white is a little bit annoying for black.
Yeah, but I prefer the bishop to be on h5 rather than e6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but maybe it's Jasugi. Maybe he's right.
Yeah. There's still no one wanna exchange. They're still try to manage their pieces. Eh?
And pretty balanced also in time. That's a good way to play this one. Yeah, now I think black is getting good hand here
Yeah.
because of that isolated pawn on d4. And if you can grab the bishop pair, it should be yeah. I don't like that bishop captured on
Pawn.
d4 black has because white has have a light now on that move on knight e4 is strong move.
Yeah.
Now white has the pair of bishop, even though he's down by uh, down by pawn. I still prefer white here.
White.
Easier to play.
Yeah, especially if you can see the king of black. It's
Yeah,
only
the black
depending by
is
the
loose. Yeah, pretty loose. And then
yeah.
that's why I don't like that move that he did. He took the pawn on d4.
Yeah, but it's that's why they call him National Master Jasugi.
Yeah, maybe it's thinking, of course.
You just keep playing like that.
Yeah. But with an accurate play, Rommel Ganzon will get this one.
Shout out to Serville. And shout out to our 15 viewers. So guys, for our late guy who watching, National Master Jasugi is from Canada. He is our regular player in Mobile Chess Club Canada before. And the score, sir, Ryan, what is the score?
Yeah, the score is 7-6 in favor of National Master Jasugi.
Okay. Yeah, Sir Ryan just helping me. And also, guys, can you subscribe for Sir Ryan YouTube channel? What's that, Sir Ryan?
It's Evianatics server.
Yep,
Evianatics.
Evianatics.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this position, Sir Ryan?
Yeah. That move, Rook. Wait. Oh my goodness, I think that's a good move for. Okay, now it's clear now that white has the advantage. Who knows? It really depends
So,
on the timing. I mean, there's threat.
yeah,
A
this
dangerous
pawn
threat.
of
There's a
black.
dangerous threat. That's why it's pretty hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This one is getting
So, both of their time is,
yeah,
they are in
they're
time trouble. But
time trouble. Wow, it's pretty intense.
yeah,
This
still,
game really.
it's still anyone's
Hard
ball
to
game.
tell. And this one is
Oh.
hard to tell.
Yeah, and there's no one always for the game. They no one wanna have a draw. I don't know about this one. I guess.
Yeah, maybe this is the first.
Yeah. Let's see if.
Let's see. I think White has upper hand here.
What do you think?
White has upper hand.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
But he all still is also okay. Yeah. So
Okay,
guys,
first
this you said Sir Ryan, this is their first draw, right?
yeah, that's the first.
And their score is
Their score is 7.5 and 6.5, but
yeah,
draws
and
not counted, so it retains to 7-6 in favor of National Master Jasugi from Canada, Vancouver.
so Patrick said rook b3. I don't know because white is in trouble. That's why I just decided to make a draw. It's Canada. Just move that recklessly. Okay, let's go back to the ball game. For the game.
Yeah,
So
now
for this.
it's looks like the same setup as a while ago.
Okay, yeah, same one.
Yeah.
So they exchanged their.
Oh, this one is good for black because when you're playing as black, you need to equalize as fast as you can.
Oh, okay.
So that trade just helped the black to equalize quick. But National Master Jasugi is very good at end games. That's why,
Even for this position, I guess.
any position, you can do it. I mean, is that good.
That's a good move of a black,
Yeah,
I guess, eh?
yeah. I think that's the
That's the only always
good way to
option.
approach the. Yeah, that's right.
He
But
cannot
if
just move the knight. It's been threatened by the rook on e1.
but
And yeah, so
maybe he will have the one pawn advantage if he likes to. Yeah, that's it. That's the move that I'm looking for. Then rook e1
um,
or bishop e3 to prevent the castle.
so now that black pawn from e4 is a target for white, I guess.
Yeah. But now I think black is doing well here because of the bishop pair again.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess black is his pawn from e4 is good shape now because of that bishop, because
It's a
white
good
does
trade.
not have a white bishop.
It's a good trade
So
for black. The bishop pair and then the yeah, yes attack and a good attack on both sides.
okay,
Even though pawn down, but he controls the D file and also the G and H file. Whatever he wants to do, he can
yeah.
on
So
both
now
sides.
what they're doing, they're just keep running on both sides just
Yeah.
to
But National
get some.
Master just he that a pawn move. I like it because it will create a counterplay on the queen side.
Okay.
Yeah, I also like the way National Master Yasugi handled this one. He closed the G and H file,
Yeah.
and then he will simply go for a counterplay on the queen side, just like that, just like that.
Yeah. And it's one pawn up, right?
Now the knight will be activated.
2 4 6, 2 4, yeah.
But still, the bishop of Rommel Ganzon is well placed on f3. It it limits the it limits White's movement. I mean, it freezes White a little bit.
Yeah. But right now, I guess
That bishop is a monster on f3.
yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, that's only his option to exchange that.
So now bishop d4 is played. Well, now White will be solid as a rock.
Oh,
Oh, then there's a fork for the both rooks, which is pretty sad. Yeah, this is the counterplay that I'm saying.
so it's
Yeah, it pretty much looks like White is winning. Just run out the king and then the game is over. So let's see. Still fighting.
Yeah, it's still not easy for the white.
Still fighting. Let's see how.
Yeah, so a
Just
breakaway now.
uh, now he forces his way to attack the black.
That's a good move of black for that bishop on e2.
Yeah, to control the tile
Yeah.
so that he will not hang his rook after that trade. Yeah, Rommel is really playing it strong.
Yeah,
And he's also leading by time.
by time. So
Yeah.
hmm.
Nothing move
Yeah, I guess
uh, the rook is on the 8th rank. Maybe this is pretty much it.
yeah, and also that bishop. So there we go.
Now Asugi is leading by 2 points. Come
Okay,
on,
then.
Romel, go, Romel. Don't let it
One,
slip.
two, three,
We
four,
play it
five,
too,
six, seven, eight.
play it too well.
The
Don't
score
let it.
is 8-6.
Yeah, yeah. The score is 8-6 in favor of National Master Jesu. But for me, I think Romel is doing well because uh, even in the first game until now, he's handling his time very well.
Yeah, it's a competitive match. So
Yeah, very competitive. This is a chameleon setup for white, and looks like a mirror opening. Same setup, looks the same. But Rommel Ganzon is trying to exchange the bishop as quickly as he can. Before, Rommel used to play d4, the London system. Now he opted to play this line, which
okay.
is pretty much a little bit different from what he's used to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that c3 move of Rommel.
Yeah, I just try to break that
He's trying to
pawn
break that,
structure, right?
that
Yeah.
strong pawn.
Oh,
Now it's even better because there will be a backward pawn on d6. Yeah, I think white is doing pretty well here. I love his position. Five. Pretty wild move, but I think it's accurate. because it will. I cannot comment on that
Mm.
for now. I don't want to take a hint on what I'm thinking. But G5 is pretty much wild move, but maybe an accurate one. Wow, National Master Yasugi really is playing exceptionally very well.
So you
I,
prepare black for this position right now?
what's that, server?
You prepare the black?
Uh, yeah, a little bit. I give Black upper hand because of there's an open king, the C3.
Sorry.
But still very, you know, you cannot just say, oh, it's better. But, every move counts. Every move has a different plan or idea that somewhat leads to complications. Just like that, Rook
Yeah.
C8. I thought he will play check Queen G5. But whatever, I think the position is better for Black. I think so. But it's pretty much unclear. So knight e5, centralizing the knight,
Yeah.
attacking the bishop. So I like the patience of Rommel Ganzon, just playing a3, so that
Yeah.
later on has a safe square to move.
To remove the threat, right?
Yeah, I love that a3 move of Rommel.
Okay.
Now the g5 move is a good move. Knight g4 is the move. So Rommel just opted to play e5 to open his bishop.
Yeah. I guess white a little bit
That bishop
advantage
move,
for this one, yeah.
that e5 move is very deadly. But fortunately, National Master Suki has seen the threat because there's a mating net on that. When you take the f2 pawn, there's a mate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a mate.
Yeah.
Instant checkmate.
So now that
Yeah, that h6 is move.
hmm,
Rommel Ganson really is playing it very well.
yeah, I guess he has
He's
a
not a rook h4.
advantage for this position.
Yeah, that's why a while ago I say that
Okay.
I like a3 move so the king has the space
Congratulations.
for a check on c1.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they a pretty close match.
So the score is
8-7
8
in
to
favor of
7.
National Master Jasugi.
Shout out to Archie. Thanks for dropping by. And JB Salin Sawa watching. Thanks for dropping by. And we're still waiting for some for sponsorship. Right now, we already have additional $10, 10 Canadian dollar on top of their guaranteed.
This one looks like a Roy Lopez with a accelerated bishop on c5. But the setup for white is different. I mean, I can tell.
They like that opening sa...
But now I'm liking it that Rommel is playing it so aggressively.
He just wanna do some keep
Before he was just
standing and waiting.
Yeah, that's just standing and waiting.
Maybe just learn from those previous
mistakes.
Yeah,
Previous
those really aggressive.
But this one I pretty like. I prefer white here because of the pinned knight on f6. But Rommel plays a good move, queen a5. Giving the knight on f6, but there will be a counterplay if he did that.
I guess this is an exchange
That's
now.
why he just took the knight on d4. Just play solid. National Master Jasugi is playing it solidly. Just trade the pieces and then do his thing.
Yeah.
The end game technique.
So now it's an end game. It's pretty much equal, still equal, right?
Equal for now.
Yeah. So, Sir Ryan, if the queen is gone, do you like the king to be in the center or still stay?
Yeah, when the queen is gone, of course, you need to activate your king so that later on, when you're fighting for position, it's gonna give you a upper hand. When your king is close to the center.
Okay. Okay, so he said we need to adjust the time. Thanks, Blue Beans. After this one, we will just, it's only 13 minutes. You know what, Sir Ryan?
Yes.
We were talking about, I was talking to National Master Jasugi that he was thinking about running late for, I don't know, maybe he still had some, he just wanna finish the game very quick. But I think it's not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Because Rommel is playing pretty well, extremely well.
I guess it's not gonna happen, right?
Yeah, if he wants to finish it quick, maybe Rommel will finish him quick.
So,
sometimes when
Sir
you
Ryan,
rush,
can I adjust their time duration even they are playing? I can't.
Yeah. I think you can adjust it, server.
Because I don't wanna ruin their game. It's still at 12 minutes. Do you think that's still good enough?
You mean you're gonna lessen the rounds or?
No, I want, because right now I just set the duration of time for 2 hours and it's only.
Yeah, maybe after this one you try to adjust it, server.
Yep.
You can add more an hour for the game.
Yeah, I guess 12 minutes is still good enough to finish their game.
Yeah, 12 minutes
right?
should be good.
Thanks, Blue Beans, for that. Because of that, you deserve to be on a wheel of name. You're entitled to the wheel of name.
Okay, looks drawish to me.
Okay.
But Ganzon will have a 1 pawn advantage
Yeah.
because of
Right.
that hanging pawn on h5. You cannot
Yeah.
defend
There,
that.
you cannot depend that anymore, I guess, eh?
Yeah, you cannot defend it anymore.
Thanks for sharing, Berbers.
Oh no, why?
What happened?
What happened? Jasugi is very tricky. Yeah, maybe it's better to take it with a bishop. But
So, one piece down?
yeah, it's a full piece. Now it's 2 piece up.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
So,
now it's something.
guys, just give me a minute. I will adjust the time.
Break
Yeah.
time first.
Your
Break time.
duration.
Yeah. Let's have break time, everybody.
You can take a break if you want.
Yeah. I also will take my break, Sir Bert.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just adjust it first, sir.
Okay. Where is it? Sometimes. An hour, I guess, is good enough, eh? Or maybe one more. Just adjust this a little bit. 240. Okay. So, an hour and 30 minutes.
Nine seven score, sir.
You can start now.
My score is 9-7.
9. What is the score? Yeah, it's 9-7 in favor of a national master. So for this game, national master is white and Rommel is black. So what is their opening, sir, Ryan? No? What do you think about for their position right now, Sir Ryan? Okay, thanks, Patrick.
Hello, Sir Bert. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, okay,
Yep.
okay. That's a dangerous move that National Master did. It will not come into my mind to trade that bishop to for the knight, and then
Yeah.
you give your h3 square loose. But
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe he has something in mind.
Yep. But I guess right now the white top king is just stay on the middle, right?
But it's pretty hard. I mean, it's pretty dangerous to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
When your king is in the center,
Yeah.
it's not good. Especially,
The king
uh,
the queen is still on go
yeah, the queen's
still.
still on the board.
Yeah.
It's pretty much not logical for you to do it.
That's why Rommel is control that castle right away.
Yeah, yeah. I give black upper hand here, a slight advantage, even though they have even though they have same number of pawns,
Okay. So
7 pawns each. But the bishop is the okay. So knight f2
I just
will
try to
will kick the bishop
yeah,
out, and then maybe he can
he can
castle
castle and he's been
so that the king is not in the danger zone anymore.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Oh no, that's the blunder.
So Black just
I
gave up that knight for the counter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's see if that's
if that will work.
if it work. That's really ambitious.
Yeah, very ambitious move for Rommel.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a good move because see that National Master Sugi is putting more time to think.
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes in chess it's like a poker game. You have a bluff at hand,
Yeah.
and then you found out that it's just a bluff.
Oh, that's a good move of Black, I guess.
But Queen D2, I think, stops the threat.
Okay, yeah. But
Okay, still fighting. Eh?
yeah, that's right.
This Rommel is still fighting.
And he can maintain that if he can maintain that pawn, his pawn from d3,
Yeah,
and yeah, and just
I,
push that knight.
but one piece up, I think it's pretty hard to when your opponent is up one piece. It's pretty hard,
But
especially when it's a master like Janak. Is there any more trick after that?
um,
I
I
don't
don't.
think so.
Yeah.
Maybe white is safe now.
So
That rook on c3 is a good move.
yeah.
to free up the knight.
But National Master is down for a mint this time, so
Yeah, that's what makes Rommel at least in good form.
and still fighting.
Yeah,
He
still
still have a
fighting.
good chance. His kings, the white kings, does not go anywhere.
Yeah, cannot go
Yeah,
anywhere because of
yeah.
that.
So,
Good move. Is that move is rook on e3 is a good move. But Jasugi finds that sees that one, and now it's pretty.
so
I don't know. I really don't know. It's pretty hard to tell. Rommel Ganzon is really fighting it out.
yeah. So yeah, that black pawn from
Now he has a pass pawn.
yeah.
Rommel has a pass pawn. Wow, this one is pretty
Look
intense.
at that. So it's just like picking apple.
Rommel really is a tricky player too. Rommel Ganzon.
So
Now, see, he's leading. And the time runs out.
okay.
Wow. Wow, that's a good game
Yeah.
for Rommel Ganzon to pull it out. One piece down. Amazing.
Pwede
He
Good
na
just
ito.
job.
exchanges.
Hindi. Tapos si Frampton.
Rommel Ganzon plays amazingly on that
So
game.
their score is
It's 10 to 8 in favor of
8-9, sir.
NM Jasugi. It's
8-9.
8-9. Yeah, I
Oh.
was
Aborted tong ganyan.
yeah,
Kanina.
is
Walang
oh
move
the
no,
kanina.
it's 10. 10
it shows 10 to 8 here, but
10.
is
Yeah,
not
10
accurate.
to 8.
Aborted yung kanina, sir. Hindi nag-move to. Dahil
Oh.
nag-adjust sa time.
Yeah, maybe there's a error on the score, Sir Bert.
Okay. Yeah, so
Maybe I think it's only 9-8
oh 9-8. Okay.
in
So
favor of
are,
NM Jasugi.
are you agree on that
Yeah, I think
National Master?
yeah, I think
Okay,
it's
yeah. He said yes, yes. Okay,
yeah,
so the score is 9 to 8.
9 to 8, yeah. I was also surprised to see that it was 10-7.
Okay. So this game is really intense.
Yeah, so 9-8,
9-8.
very close from the first two rounds until now.
Yeah. So after this
Both players are not giving up.
yep. So after this matchup we will just have a wheel of name
Okay.
and guess I guess just a wheel of name, and we don't have time for the other activities.
Yeah.
I'm working tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
See now, National Master Sugi castles on the king side, on the queen side.
Queen side,
Instead.
yeah. And oh, so they castle at both sides.
They're both castle on king side. They say when you castle on the king side and the other one castle on queen side, it's a war.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much equal here.
Still both are
Yeah,
position is good.
both are in good shape. Both are in good shape. No loose pieces, no loose pawns. Everything is solid, and hopefully no one blunders.
2, 4, 6.
Make the game more interesting. Queen F7, I like that move. Queen F7 is provoking a weakness. Yeah, B3. I cannot say it's a weakness, but sometimes when you push the pawn,
Yeah.
sometimes it gives you a loose square. So Bishop D7 is played, intending to put it on C6.
So white just push that knight.
So now it's pretty much equal. Knight on H4, Bishop on H1. Both are on the flank of the board, but Bishop is way better than the knight. Maybe
Yeah.
he needs to figure out what to do next. Because that knight on H4, I really don't like.
Yeah, it's been probably might be stuck there.
Yeah, but let's see.
Okay, so yeah, so that knight on
Yeah,
eight spore of black, it's been stuck, I guess.
it's pretty much stuck.
Yeah.
It's a problem when you're moving that moving your pieces on the other side of the board. But let's see. But now, just National Master Yasugi is leading on time.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, most of the entire match, he's he's on his time is very very low.
Yeah.
Compared to the matches we've seen before.
So right now, Rommel Ganzon is down to a minute. And shout out to Stewart Manawag Jr.
This is a good fight. This is a good game. I'm seeing a good game here.
But still that Knight of Black is still not going anywhere.
Knight G6 is a good move. Yeah, that's what I see. That's
Okay.
what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Mm.
Knight on G6. Yeah, he found it.
Yeah. So now his knight has been free.
Yeah. But Rommel really is playing it very, very solidly. So now let's see what will be his next move. Okay,
Yeah.
Knight F4.
So that Black Knight now is
Now Black Knight now is active at least.
Yeah.
At least for now. This should be a good fight. I'm sensing a good fight here.
Both are just waiting someone to commit a mistake.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, in chess, you need your opponent to cooperate with your plans. You need to wait and wait.
Yeah.
You
Okay, so
need to wait
offering
for
the exchange, but Black You just sit there and not just waiting, right?
This is a good game. Turning out to be a good game now.
I know both of them. They don't like draw.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
really excites me.
So, what do you think now that?
I think black is better here, Sir Bert, because of the formation of the knight and the king.
Yeah, but that
Yeah, now
okay.
black is clearly better. After that king e5 move, everything looks pretty easy now. Yeah, that loose
Oh,
pawn on a target. That's what I like with National Master Sugi. He can
okay.
see the
So
weakness very
10 to
fast.
8. So the score is 10 to 8 in favor of National Master Jasugi.
Okay, now it's 10 to 8.
Shout out to our 12 viewers.
This is a good game, eh?
Yeah, it's
One
really
to
exciting.
watch. Exciting game. Eh? Both of them are playing it pretty well, extremely well.
Yeah. And
So this one is a Roy Lopez setup, but with the Bishop G2.
so
Likes to open his king.
so Sir Ryan, look at the block now, just waiting. You don't want to castle there right away on the king side.
Yeah, it's just we learned
It's
these
been,
lessons well
yeah, that's what I thought.
because there's two games that was too quick.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Just,
So I Rommel Ganzon is opted to a different setup.
you just said, okay, maybe I'll just need to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because National Master, if you see some opening, where is the king? He just keep try to push.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
both of them castles long,
Yeah.
and
So
then
it's make
there's no attack for Jasugi on the king side because the king is on the other side.
yeah.
Maybe Rommel figure it out. But
Yep.
for me, I think white has the upper hand here because of the space advantage. Like that
Okay.
knight g3 move, it occupies a good square for an attack. Yeah, sensible move. Yeah, Bishop Emperor is good move. And then
Yes. So
on centralizing the pawns. Wow,
wow, look at that.
wow, I like that move. Now the pawn is too powerful and E and F pawns are very
Okay.
strong.
So black try to break that. Just counter on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
yeah, that C5 I like because if you wait and wait, you will die
Yeah, that's right.
by waiting. So you need an aggressive counter.
Especially the bishop of black. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
sharp, right?
yeah, really sharp.
Yeah.
Turning out to be a good game here. But that move, I really don't like because of rook takes d5 and
Oh,
everything now is I think is falling apart.
Okay.
for black, because white has the pawn advantage and the position is pretty much easier to play for white.
Yeah, that those pawn from that pawn
And as
from
you can see, Yasugi is not giving any weakness on his arsenal. I mean, everything is protected.
yep.
Yeah, see, everything is protected here. That's why Rommel is having a hard time figuring out how to counterplay. So that move G6, maybe intending to sacrifice just to have a good square, or maybe for knight.
Yeah.
But let's see how National Master will. Okay. Yeah, Rook D5 is a monster move. I mean, uh, it's pretty hard now for Black to deal with this position. Yeah,
Yeah.
just almost rolling fast. Let's see how Rommel will stop this trend.
Yeah, that white uh bishop is
Yeah, the White
really,
Bishop is very monstrous here in the G2 to B7. Wow,
yeah.
nice square for the Bishop. That diagonal Bishop on
There you go. It's another good move.
another good move.
Yeah, blacks cannot do anything just to defend.
Maybe it's pretty much it. Wow, another good move. Another good move.
Okay.
Everything's good move.
Yeah. That white bishop is
Uh,
really strong.
very sharp.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
Bishop D5. Okay. Just centralizing the bishop, and then so that there will be no rook E6 threat.
Mm.
Now it's
Yes, that's it's
queen up. Okay. Now it's I think it's in favor of white because of the queen advantage.
yeah. If it's only queen, it's might be, but right now there's a bishop.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that B6 move is hard to deal with. I mean, everything is protected for black.
But that pawn from
Yeah,
A7, yeah, deciding, yeah.
that will be the deciding factor. That pawn on H3.
Yeah. But it's still not easy for the
For white, yeah, still
yeah
not
for
easy.
yeah.
Still not easy for white.
Hmm.
There's still a fighting chance for Rommel Ganzon here. Okay. So rook e6 was played. And then okay, check.
So both of their time are down to a minute.
Uh,
So now I guess
the pawn is rolling fast.
yeah,
H file.
and especially that there's a queen and bishop on the
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for black to contain it.
hmm.
Let's see if there's any trick for Rommel here.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay. So another piece will fall
Yeah.
and the pawn falls.
And
Now it's pretty looks easy now.
yeah, I guess
Yeah, this is for Hasugi. Sugi will definitely win this one.
yep.
Wow, that pawn is pretty fast. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Push pawn
So
and then push. The pawn is rolling fast.
congrats.
Now it's 11-8 in favor of Jasugi from Canada.
One more to go.
Race to this is race to 12, right?
Yep. It's one more to go for
One more to go.
let's see if Rommel can prolong the match or
Yeah,
this is
hopefully
the last round.
yeah, maybe he will. Yeah, hopefully he will.
So this one
Yeah, now it's a Roy Lopez. Uh, with Bishop C4. Okay now. So white is intending to grab the center. Let's see if it can do it. But I think it's pretty much equal now.
even their game is always equal. It's we didn't see any draw.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still try to
yeah.
push their
A5
game
looks
to the limit.
grabbing some space.
Yeah.
So B3 was played. Yeah, they're playing it fast and playing it pretty well. It's opening. Yeah, I like that Bishop C5 move
Oh.
to stop the Bishop A3. at least grabbing the space. Yeah, now bishop b6 is played.
Which one do you think?
Yeah,
Sir?
this one is pretty much balanced for now.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I give black this a good chances because the bishop on b2 is blocked by a pawn on c3, and all the bishops of two bishops of black is very active.
Yeah, and look at the
But
bishop of
the
white. Yeah.
but I give Rommel the I mean because he's leading on time. That's
Okay.
so maybe now National Master Jasugi puts the bishop on d4. It would be solid as Arak later.
Hmm.
Yeah, after that c5 move. You cannot stop that bishop now. That's there
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Unless you gave him a advanced pawn to the. Yeah.
yeah, Sir Bert. It's a problem when you and then the rook d7 is a good move, intending to double up. Okay, as
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, you're right. I guess black has a slight advantage
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
now.
And queen e6, yeah, I pretty like that move too. Queen on d6.
Yeah, I don't see anything for white
Yeah,
for
it's a
that.
problem.
You just need to. For me, I guess you don't have a choice just to capture that
After
bishop.
the two he dominated. Okay, that queen c6 is deadly. That queen e6 to queen c6. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also a while ago.
Mm.
And then that rook on d4, another piece to be to be solid as a rock. Yeah, maybe this one is for national master swing as well.
What do you think, Sir Ryan? This is it, or
It, maybe this is pretty much it.
yeah?
Uh, and
And yeah,
the national master Sugi is very patient on this advantage. That's what I like
yeah,
about this player.
yeah. You're
93%.
right.
Yeah. Everything is falling apart now for Rommel.
Oh,
Yeah. There's also a simpler way to do it just by taking the rook. Rook takes bishop is simpler.
yeah,
I don't know. This one also is good.
yeah. You see that?
Yeah. Rook takes bishop. Simply, right?
I guess that's it. It.
Way to approach. This one is also good, but
Hmm. We just simplify.
yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Match is over.
That's really intense.
Yeah,
Th-
pretty good
Thank,
match.
thank you very much for both of you.
Well, bit.
That's
Uh,
National Master Sugi. He's like a battery.
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you.
Very strong.
Yeah, you're more getting better,
I was
national
getting
master. I
lucky a
thought
lot of the games.
you're not. You told me you're not playing chess anymore. Just kidding. Yeah, congratulations for both of you.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
congratulations also to Rommel for giving us a good fight. I mean, it's National Master Yasugi. He's one of the best here in Canada.
Yeah.
A lot of the games I felt like I got lucky on. I won a blunder or something, and then also he made a couple of great comeback wins.
Yeah.
That game where
Yeah,
I was up a night and then he beat me. That was a great game.
Especially that one piece up.
Yeah,
But
that
I like the
was
way
very nice played.
when you're on white, you know that just
and the pretty quick wins.
Yeah.
what opening is that?
Oh,
Listen.
it's been something I learned when I
Yeah,
was
just
very young, and then I just kept
Okay.
playing it. I'm actually not even sure the name, but
Okay, so but I guess I just let you go. So
all
there's
right.
still additional $10 for that. But just give me a minute. So what can you say, Sir Rommel? Can you say something about that game and also for your opponent?
Ang lakas niya, sir.
Yeah, you said it's really strong.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
very strong.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
You as well. You as well.
Yeah. How about you, Sir Janak?
It was
Nakamura?
really fun match, really intense.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
He's very
sorry.
strong positional player.
Sorry for that, National. I thought you told me you will finish that right away. Just kidding.
Right. No, I was
Okay,
expecting it.
yeah.
So,
Okay, yeah. I'll let you go. I know it's too late for you, for both of
all
you
right.
guys.
Thank you a
Thank you
lot.
very much.
Bye bye.
Congratulations, National
Congrats.
Master Yasugi.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sige. Yung Gcash mo, ano na lang, sandali.
Sige,
Gcash.
sir. Send ko na.
Okay.
Thank you po, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir
Congrats,
Ryan.
congrats ha. Ang ganda ng laro mo. Sayang lang sa uli. Ganun talaga. Pang matagalan kasi yun eh.
Napagod ako sa kanya.
Oo, nakakapagod kasi bata pa yun.
Grabe, grabing mag-tactics, kaya in-exchange ko sana, pero nandun pa rin.
Oo nga, yun.
May tira pa rin kahit in-game.
Ganun talaga yung laro niya eh. Yung magaling sa tactics. Tapos, magulong posisyon.
Oh.
Pero at least maganda yung performance mo. Maganda ng laro mo, Brad. Saludo ako sa'yo.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Baka gusto mo, if you want, you can stay. And then we have a 5 card guessing game. No, Wheel of Name. And you're entitled for that also, Romel.
Sige, maghihintay ako, sir.
Okay, guys. So we don't have time. I will need to work tomorrow. So we have Wheel of Name. And I just need where is that? Okay. So I just need your number. Just tell me your number. Okay, I'll just erase this. So we will do 5 spin and 100 pesos for each. Just give me a minute for the number. Okay. So Romel, what is your number? Just pick a number. No, for this card guessing game. Not for the card guessing game, for the Wheel of Name. Instead of writing down your name, it's just a number. So number lang. So I saw 99, number 3 for Romel. How about you, Sir Ryan? Number 8 and 9964. There's a 64 for Gian. And number 12 for Stewart. And number 15 for John Paul Mana 15. And number 1 for Sir Will. And yeah, there's a number 12, number 1, number 62 for Daniel. Okay, so this is a 5 spin for 100 and number 4 for Arnel Manawan. And number 2 for Rasby. And what else? That's it? Oh, 66 for Nel JJ. 6. And what else? Number 2, yeah, there's a one. Number 23 for Patrick. And yeah, there's already a 6. Number 4 for Nick Punsalan. And I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, number 10 from Nazario Bannon. And number 7 for Blue Beans. Yeah, there's a number 2, number 66, 62. Do we have 62? Okay, yeah, we have 62, 23, 23. I guess that's pretty much it. We have number 22, 62. Okay, so shuffle, shuffle. We will do it 5 spin for 100. Yeah, there's a number 7 now. Oh, number 11. One more. One more. 11. And yeah, there's a number 7. Number 4. Yeah, there's a number 4. Okay, that's pretty much it, I guess. Okay, shuffle, shuffle for the first one. And oh, Sir Will. So it's number 1. Sir Will. Dalawa number 4. Okay, I will remove the one number 4. Okay. Okay, so shuffle, shuffle. Still 4 spin. And it's number 8. Who is number 8? Number 8. Who is number 8? Gian? Number 8? Oh, yeah. It's Ryan. Number 8, it's Ryan. And 3 more to go. Shuffle, shuffle. 3 more to go. And it's number number 64. Who is number 64? Number 64, is that you, Gian? 64, Gian. And okay, 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 2 more to go. And it's number number 4. Who is number 4? Number 4. Oh, Arnel Mahawan. Number 4. And this is the last one. Shuffle, shuffle. Oops. This is the last one. And it is number number 62. Who is number 62? Number 62 is Daniel. I guess, guys, thank you very much for your staying and your GCash. Just I need your GCash. Just I guess just PM me your GCash. Sir Ryan, thank you, Sir Ryan.